Most people insist they never have enough time. They stay up too late, lose hours to their phones, delay the things that matter, then wonder why nothing changes. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and before long, another year has quietly disappeared. So many people chase success, a brighter future, financial freedom, peace of mind. But they overlook something essential. Success isn't built with money, it's built with time. Every wealthy person, every accomplished person, every respected leader, and every average person all get the exact same 24 hours. The difference was never how much time they had. The difference is what they did with it. This is a story about understanding time's true worth. In a quiet fishing town, there lived a young man named Malik. Malik was sharp, warm-hearted, and full of ambition. He wanted to build something meaningful with his life. He pictured himself owning a home, providing for his parents, and earning the respect of everyone who knew him. But Malik had one flaw. He always assumed there would be more time down the road. When his older brother urged him to pick up a trade, Malik would say, "I'll get to it soon." When his mentor pushed him to work harder, he'd answer, "There's no rush." When his peers spent their evenings building new skills, Malik chose to sit back and let the hours pass by. One day rolled into the next. Soon became eventually. Eventually became someday. And Malik kept waiting for the right moment to finally begin. Years slipped by. One evening, Malik sat on the dock watching the tide roll in. An old fisherman named Idris walked past. Idris was regarded as the wisest man in town. He looked at Malik and asked, "What brings you out here?" Malik shrugged and said, "Just passing the time." The old man sat down beside him without a word. After a while, Idris asked, "What is it you're chasing in life?" Malik's face brightened instantly. "I want to build something real. I want stability. I want people to respect me. I want to give my family a better life." The old man took it all in. Then he asked one simple question. "What have you done today to get closer to that?" Malik had nothing to say. The words caught in his throat. The old man reached down and scooped up a handful of loose sand. Slowly, he let it spill through his fingers. "Notice this?" Idris asked. Malik nodded quietly. The old man said, "Time behaves exactly the same way. The moment it slips through your hands, it's gone for good." Malik watched the sand fall but didn't quite grasp the lesson yet. The next day, Idris invited him over. When Malik walked in, he found 3 fish laid out on a wooden table. One was fresh from the sea. The second had begun to spoil. The third was completely ruined. "What do you think these represent?" Idris asked. Malik didn't know. The old man pointed to the fresh fish. "This is tomorrow." Then to the spoiling one. "This is today." Finally, he pointed to the ruined fish. "This is yesterday." Malik listened closely. Idris went on. "Today is your chance to safeguard tomorrow. But yesterday is gone forever. No amount of regret will bring it back." Those words lodged themselves in Malik's mind. For the first time, he took a hard, honest look at his own life. That night, he tallied up how much time he let slip away daily. Hours spent complaining. Hours spent oversleeping. Hours spent dodging responsibility. Hours spent waiting to feel ready. Adding it all up left him stunned. He realized he'd been squandering the one resource he could never replace. Not money, not connections, time. The following morning, Malik made a choice. No more waiting around. No more excuses. He would treat each day like it actually mattered. It wasn't easy at first. Old patterns kept dragging him backward. Some days he wanted to give up entirely. Some days he wanted to fall back into old routines. But every time, he pictured the sand falling through Idris's fingers. Bit by bit, Malik transformed. He started rising early. He devoted time to learning a trade. He read everything he could find. He showed up for his family. He put in real effort instead of making excuses. Months went by, then years. Piece by piece, his circumstances shifted. The trade he mastered began paying off. The discipline he built made him resilient. The knowledge he gathered opened doors he never expected. People began to take notice. One day, an old friend asked him, "What changed for you?" Malik smiled. "Nothing complicated." The friend looked puzzled. Malik explained, "I simply stopped letting time slip away." Years down the line, Malik became one of the most well-regarded men in town. He built a thriving business. He took care of his family. He lifted others up along the way. One evening, walking near that same dock, he noticed a group of teenagers sitting where he used to waste his afternoons. They reminded him instantly of who he used to be. Malik sat with them and asked, "What are you hoping for in life?" The boys lit up, sharing their ambitions. One wanted to become an engineer. Another wanted to start a company. Another wanted to see the world. Malik listened patiently. Then he scooped up a handful of sand and let it fall slowly through his fingers. The boys watched closely. He smiled and said, "Remember this moment. Your goals are within reach. But every goal comes with a cost, and that cost is time. The boys sat in silence. Malik continued. Every day you waste pulls your goal further away. Every day you use well brings it closer. Years later, those same boys still remembered that lesson. Some built companies, some built careers, some accomplished things they once thought were out of reach, and every one of them shared a single trait. They learned to respect their time. The lesson here is straightforward. Time is the most precious thing any of us hold. Lost money can be rebuilt. A failed venture can be relaunched. Missed chances sometimes circle back around. But lost time is gone permanently. Every moment that passes becomes fixed in the past forever. Most people wait around for the ideal moment before they act. But those who succeed understand something the rest overlook. The ideal moment doesn't exist. You build it by starting right now. Keep telling yourself later, and one day, you'll look up to find that later has quietly taken years from you. The people who build extraordinary lives aren't always the most gifted. They aren't always the wealthiest. More often than not, they're simply the ones who valued their time more than everyone else around them. From where I stand, this story carries one lesson that reshaped how I see everything. Every day is a small fortune. Most people spend it carelessly. They burn hours on things that add nothing to their lives, then wonder why nothing ever changes. The reality is our future takes shape from what we choose to do today. Small, consistent actions compound into remarkable results over time. If you start treating your time with care, even just 1 hour a day, your life could look entirely different a few years from now. If this story resonated with you and gave you something to reflect on, subscribe for more motivational stories and life lessons designed to shift your mindset and shape your future. Thanks for watching, and remember, your future is being shaped this very moment, 1 hour at a time. Use your time with intention, because time is the one thing you can never get back.